The once unbreakable basis of the Brown family has been rocked by betrayal, greed, and broken trust as a result of the shocking turn the sister-wife story has taken. Viewers watched Kody Brown promote his plural marriage philosophy for more than 10 years, bowing equality and harmony among his women, however, a separate tale of financial manipulation, deceit, and favoritism was being told behind closed doors. Kody has finally been confronted by the truth in a terrible lawsuit that reveals his dishonest property dealings a court has found against him, in addition to confirming Christine and Janelle's long-held suspicions. The ruling highlights the depth of his deliberate efforts to enrich himself and Robyn Brown, his favorite wife, at the expense of his other wives. Everyone's eyes are on Kody as the courtroom is filled with anxious atmosphere. His jaw is tight in rage as he sits at the defendant's table, his face oddly still. Sitting next to Kody, looking pale and shaky, is Robyn, the lady who used to enjoy the luxury of being his obvious favorite. Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Sister Wives and Eva's Update. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let's dive into the latest drama by systematically purchasing residences, changing ownership, and making sure that assets ended up in their possession. The couple had constructed their entire universe around well-planned actions. However, the meticulously arranged chessboard has been turned upside down today. The judge's voice echoes this court finds that Kody Brown engaged in fraudulent property transfers, misrepresentation, and financial misconduct. Each syllable pierces the quiet like a sword. It is illegal to try to manipulate assets in a way that hurts some people while helping others. Restitution in full is mandated. There is a startled quiet in the room. The audience then starts to whisper. Sitting side by side in the back row, Christine and Janelle exchange glances as a wave of relief and grief that things had come to this passes. For years, Janelle had been Kody's most loyal friend, supporting him through numerous setbacks, moves, and financial difficulties. But her world fell apart when she realized how much she had valued Robyn more than the rest of the family. She had lost trust in addition to money. Christine, however, had anticipated this. She had left the marriage because she was fed up with being thrown away. But that didn't mean she was free from the financial entanglements Kody had built around them. All with her fists clasped in her lap and her knuckles white, Robyn sits still. She had defended Kody's choices for years, presenting herself as the obedient and encouraging wife. However, her reputation is currently collapsing due to the combined effects of public disclosure and legal inquiry. Previously seen as the most loyal of the sister wives, she is now the most despised as Christine and Janelle enter the sunshine. They are surrounded by reporters outside the courthouse who are pointing cameras and microphones at them. A reporter eagerly awaits a reaction, asking, "What do you have to say about the ruling?" Christine inhales deeply, her face composed yet resolute. "We worked to keep this family together for years. We devoted ourselves fully to this marriage and this way of life. However, it eventually became evident that our world lacked equality and justice. The truth was eventually revealed today." Standing next to her, Janelle nods in agreement. "This isn't about destroying people. This has to do with advocating for ourselves. We spent too much time in the dark. The impact of what they say extends well beyond the courthouse steps." Social media is exploding with responses all over the internet following the court's confirmation of their concerns regarding Kody's partiality for Robyn. The show's viewers express a mixture of indignation and validation. Online forums are dominated by discussions of financial exploitation and manipulation, with many people wondering how much Robyn knew and whether she had also participated in Kody's schemes. Robyn, meanwhile, is distraught inside their opulent mansion. She is sitting on the couch with a crumpled tissue in her hands, while the cameras roll as she tries to explain herself. Her voice is trembling and her face is marred by tears. She mumbles, "I never intended for any of this to occur." I believe that we were acting in our family's best interests. However, I feel deceived today. I'm embarrassed, however, the harm has already been done. In addition to depriving Kody and Robyn of their financial edge, the court's ruling also destroyed the facade they had painstakingly cultivated. Furious in his own candid interview, his remarks are guarded and clipped, and his face is tense with rage. "This is absurd," he yells. "Money was never the focus of this family. It was about sacrifice, love, and dedication. However, no one is aware of my sacrifices. Only what they wish to perceive is visible to them, but now the world can see clearly." The legal dispute has revealed Kody to be a man who valued power and control over justice, rather than the devoted father he professed to be. The disparity between the two halves of this broken family is more evident than ever when Christine and Janelle sit side by side enjoying wine in a private time of contemplation. They are no longer subject to financial tricks, manipulations, or unfair treatment. Robyn's face is white with regret as she watches their interview on television. She comes to terms with the fact that she and Kody are no longer inviolable. Unable to control his annoyance, Kody slams the door behind him and walks out of the room. Sister wives' once dominant empire has fallen apart. The man who thought he was unbeatable, Kody Brown, has lost. What follows, though? Will Robyn and Kody be able to withstand the public backlash? Will Kody make an effort to start over, or will he eventually have to confront the truth about his own failure? There is no doubt that the Brown family will never be the same. And there's more. In collaboration with David Woolley, Sister Wives Christine Brown has decided to grow her rental business in Utah. She was married to Kody Brown, but their marriage lacked romance when she initially came on the show in November 2021. Christine finally divorced Kody after years of mistreatment. After leaving Flagstaff, Arizona, she moved to Lehi, Utah. Christine and David eventually bought their first investment home in Moab, Utah, which they currently rent out. On air, Christine recently revealed that she has purchased a second rental home in Hurricane, Utah. Christine recently shared beautiful pictures of her Moab house on social media to let people know that it is now available for reservations on VBO, a website that sells holiday rentals like Airmond. "We're thrilled to announce that our Moab home is now available for booking on VBO," was the description for the photos, which featured exterior kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, and guest room views. In order to inform followers that the house is for rent, Christine uploaded a link to VBO's page with the hashtag short-term rental, expressing her excitement about hosting fans and possible tenants. According to her most recent Instagram post, Christine intends to grow her rental business and provide Sister Wives fans with the option to stay at her Utah home together with her husband David. She wants to improve her company in order to boost earnings. Christine's commitment and work ethic are admirable and motivational. She wasn't financially dependent on her ex-husband. She succeeded in her specialty and generated her own revenue. Christine decided to sell her half of the family's Coyote Pass property for $10 and move on with her life without even asking Kody for a piece of it. Together with David, Christine is achieving new heights of bliss. She disclosed that by abandoning her polygamous way of life, she had found happiness and optimism again. Since leaving Arizona, Christine has amassed over 1 million Instagram followers and won a free Bahamas cruise. 2 accomplishments she is proud of. She claimed that social media promotion of a weight loss pill was the reason she was able to win the all-inclusive vacation. She has visited Barcelona, Spain, Florence, and Italy in the last year thanks to her successful job. It's wonderful to see Christine and David expand their rental business and achieve even more success. I hope that her success in the rental business won't alter who she is. Christine's direct and arrogant social media persona has generated a lot of buzz in recent months, sparking speculation about her tense relationship with Janelle Brown. Fortunately, Christine ended the rumors and confirmed their friendship when she sent Janelle photos from her cruise It will be interesting to watch what else the Sister Wives cast member achieves in the future. Sister Wives Season 19 star Robyn Brown has never looked better after gaining some much-needed separation from Kody second wife and former polygamist has had a difficult few years. After 29 years of marriage and 6 kids, Janelle left Kody and her several families in 2022. Janelle made a tough decision to leave her family, and the journey hasn't been simple either. Over the years, Janelle has not been the only one to leave the poly family in less than 2 years. 3 of Kody's 4 wives left him, permanently altering the family dynamic. When Sister Wives Season 19 arrived, Janelle had permanently left, and Kody was married to his surviving wife. In a monogamous relationship, she shared a picture of herself looking better than ever because she has been concentrating on purging her life lately. Tragic events occurred when Janelle was adjusting to her separation from Kody Brown. Janelle's 25-year-old son died suddenly in March 2024. Janelle paid a heartfelt homage to her late son on Instagram on the 1-year anniversary of Garrison's passing. It's been a year, baby, Janelle writes in her heartbreaking caption. We miss you so much. Janelle just shared a picture of herself looking gorgeous. The Sister Wives Season 19 star recently wore a glitzy velvet gown to a fundraiser, my friend, at April Rains, and her husband had an extra ticket for a fundraiser this weekend in Raleigh. Janelle captioned her Instagram photo, "It was fun to dress up and spend the evening out for a good cause for this single mother. This was very unconventional because Janelle spends her days on a farm." Janelle recently made a startling revelation in a comment about her romantic life on the Sibling Revelry podcast. According to the Sister Wives Season 19 actress, she has no plans to ever be married again. I don't even plan to date, she replied. She declared, I am done, and added, I love my single life. She continued by saying that she would be willing to give it some thought if it came up. She might be more receptive to finding love again after spending more time apart from Kody. Fans of Sister Wives have nothing to do but speculate about the juicy drama Christine Brown will write in her upcoming TL book. While the show is on mid-season hiatus, Christine hasn't looked back since she left Kody Brown behind and has actually prospered. The mother of 6 is more than willing to reveal every secret that has been kept about the Brown family for the past 20 years since Robyn Brown's arrival. I believe it is reasonable to presume that Christine had not been content in her polygamous marriage. Christine was portrayed as the envious wife who was unable to show kindness to Kody's 4th and favorite spouse for several seasons. Fans, however, are now aware that all of that was false. The father of 18 actually favored some of his wives over others. However, Christine held the most of her angst close to her heart, as any good wife would, that is, until she made the decision to finalize her divorce. Christine has been taking names and kicking ass since that day. Nearly 3 years ago, Kody has also been somewhat upset Christine should remove all the niceties from her time with Kody and Robyn in her forthcoming book. Fans of Sister Wives want to witness Christine's raw candor. Viewers are aware that Christine is carrying a significant amount of hatred toward Kody, even if she has slightly lifted her mask since remarrying David Woolley. This is especially true after he said that he married her merely to gain influence. Since she was Mormon royalty, Christine and Robyn's love is still intact. She declined to give Robyn a hug when she left Arizona. Furthermore, Christine stated unequivocally that she would not be attempting to maintain a friendship of any type with the mother of 5. Christine left with all the authority, while Robyn was devastated. I'm willing to bet that was the first time Christine felt in charge of Robyn. Additionally, Kody's favorite wife was likely offended by that feeling of independence. Once more, Christine has been giving viewers hints about Kody and Robyn's close personal relationship. In the most recent season, the owner of the B&B made a suggestion that Robyn and Kody had sex Before getting married, fans of Sister Wives were previously aware that during their courtship he stole a lot of kisses. Robyn's wedding gown was even chosen with assistance from the polygamous father. I'm aware that Christine secretly harbors a lot more grudges toward Robyn. I'd also like to know what Christine thinks about her incessant sobbing and turning Kody's neck to make choices that were always best for her but infrequently for the family. Christine doesn't have to be cruel, but she can finally express her true feelings about Robyn becoming the fourth and last wife. As a devoted observer, I think that despite Kody's incessant criticism to minimize her, Christine was genuinely in love with him. If the 18-year-old father had merely given an inch, I think Christine would have persevered. Fans of Sister Wives are aware that Kody was unwilling to try. He frequently portrayed his third wife as sentimental and incapable of comprehending the dynamics of cohabitating with a husband. Furthermore, I don't believe Christine fell in love with Kody right away. This devoted admirer believes that it took years for Christine to become disgusted by her husband. However, what was the precise moment? As soon as Christine sniffed nachos at a gas station, Kody no longer felt any physical connection to her. However, when did Christine eventually come to the conclusion that she didn't want to see the Wyoming native anymore? Fans deserve to hear all the rumors about Christine's new Sister Wives exposed book. We've watched the show for 10 years and several seasons, yet we've been left with nothing. Thus, like Christine, we have fulfilled our obligations. As a new trailer for the second half of season 19 exposes the continued conflict over their shared property. Coyote past tensions between Sister Wives stars Mary Brown and her ex-husband Kody Brown continue to grow. Mary revealed her increasing annoyance with the unresolved problems pertaining to the split of the family's Flagstaff, Arizona property in the sneak peek that was made public on Thursday, March 20th. Mary was open about her feelings in an open discussion with Janelle Brown, Kody's second ex-wife. I'm very angry. Janelle Mary admitted, I'm going to have to get some lawyers involved. This is one of the things I will fight for. She continued in a voiceover. She was a liar. Say a lot of people she was playing tricks. Reactions from Kody and Robyn Brown, his lone surviving wife, are also shown in the trailer. Kody defended himself against Mary's allegations in a confessional, saying he wasn't attempting to defraud anyone of the property. Simultaneously, Robyn acknowledged that she always has Mary's back, even when she is excluded. Mary doubted the authenticity of their connection. Even if Robyn defended it, why tell me that you want to have a relationship with me and then ghost me? She stated in her confessional. Her skepticism reveals the growing rifts in the Brown family after several splits. The relationship between Mary and Kody has been troubled for years, and after 32 years of marriage, they formally separated in December 2022. Only a few days after Kody and Janelle made their split public, they broke up in November 2021. Christine Brown, Kody's third wife, became the first to depart the plural marriage. Robyn, whom Kody formally married in 2014 after becoming spiritually wed in 2010, is still his wife as of right now. One of the main points of contention between the estranged couple seems to be the continuing property dispute at Coyote Pass. Janelle, who owns a portion of the property, as well admitted that the trailer had affected her emotionally. As long as that property remains a source of contention, I can't fully move on. She hot topic you all want to discuss over here on my channel. Please, by all means, let me know in the comments below, or you can email me. My email is always open to suggestions, hot topic discussions, all the things. My email is linked in the description below every video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and hit that notification bell. Besides subscribe, make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below. All Sister Wives and UFV's update. Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, Robyn Brown, my Kelty patron, Kody Brown, related. for you recently uploaded.